how to be brave. How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? Watching you stand alone, all my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. Time stands still, beauty in all she is. I will be brave. I will not let anything take away standing in front of me. Every breath, every hour has come to this. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. One step closer. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more.
Well, a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to the County Chamber on this very, very special day to Darren and Adele. My My name is Lynn Gilpin, and I'm a Deputy Superintendent Registrar for the Cumbria District, and I'm both privileged and delighted to be taking your ceremony here this afternoon. May I introduce my colleague, Catherine Nixdorf. Catherine has the very important task of completing all the legal aspects of the marriage today, once the ceremony has been completed. It means a great deal to Darren and Adele that you, their family and friends, are here today to witness their wedding vows and share in the happiness of this, their wedding day. Through their vows today, which are a formal and public pledge of their love, Darren and Adele are making a commitment to each other. This commitment will require closeness and distance. Closeness for a couple growing together, sharing themselves and their experiences with each other, and enough distance to allow each partner to be an individual. Enough distance to allow each partner to be an individual, accepting each other for who they are. It is making a promise of friendship and mutual respect, and calls for honesty, patience, tolerance, and most importantly of all, a sense of humour. That's vital in any marriage. Marriage is where each partner is there to support the other in all that they do. At this point, I must ask that if any person present knows of any lawful impediment to this marriage, they should declare it now. Beautifully behaved guests. Good choice. This place in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. Before you are joined in matrimony, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. Marriage in this country means the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. So if I can ask Darren and Adele to stand for me, please. So we now come to the promises that Darren and Adele will make to each other. Darren, do you wish to take Adele to be your lawful wedded wife? Do you promise to love and care for her, support and comfort her through good times and bad, today and forever? Adele, do you wish to take Darren to be your lawful wedded husband? You promise to love and care for him, support and comfort him through good times and bad, today and forever. You are both now required to make two declarations. The first declaration I'm going to ask you to make states that you do not know of any legal reason why you should not be married to each other. So Darren, you first. I declare that I know of no legal reason why I, Darren Wells, may not be joined in marriage to Adele Cathy Holt. No pressure. I declare that I know of no legal reason why I, Adele Cathy Holt, may not be joined in marriage to Darren Wells. The second declaration you make states that you ask these people here with you today to witness your contract of marriage to each other. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, could you stand for me, please? Let's turn towards each other and join hands. This time say the words to each other, please. I, Darren Wells, take thee, Adele Cathy Holt, to be my wedded wife. I, Adele Cathy Holt, take thee, Darren Wells, to be my wedded husband. Well done. Well, they're very important words, ladies and gentlemen, because you just got married. So I think that deserves a round of applause. seal that symbolises an ending and everlasting love, and is the outward sign of the lifelong promises you have just made to each other. So I'm optimistic that Rich will have 2 rings for us. First of all, we can have Adele's ring. Thank you very much. I'd like to say these words to Adele, repeating after me. Adele, I give you this ring.
Adele, I give you this ring.
As a symbol of our marriage.
As a symbol of our marriage.
And as a token of my love.
And as a token of my love.
I promise.
I promise.
That I will respect and care for you.
I will respect and care for you.
Be loyal to you.
Be loyal to you.
And above all, love and cherish you.
Above all, love and cherish you.
Throughout our lives together.
Throughout our lives together.
Well done. Would you like to clap that one? Really on there. I'd like to respond to that. I receive this ring.
I receive this ring
As a symbol of all that we have promised.
as a symbol of all that we have promised.
And all that we shall share.
Sure.
And Rich, you can now have Darren's ring, please. Thank you very much. So I'll just pull this hand down. That's it. Would you like to say these words? Darren, I give you this ring.
Darren, I give you this ring
As a symbol of our marriage.
as a symbol of our marriage
And as a token of my love.
and a token of my love.
I also promise.
I also promise
That I will respect and care for you.
I will respect and care for you,
Be loyal to you.
be loyal to you,
And above all, love and cherish you.
and love and cherish you
Throughout our lives together.
throughout our lives together.
Well done. Would you like to take that one? Would you like to respond then? I receive this ring.
I receive this ring.
As a symbol of all that we have promised.
As a symbol of all that we have promised.
And all that we shall share.
And all that we shall share.
Darren and Adele, may these rings, which by long tradition form the seal of a marriage, be a reminder of the vows you have made to each other here today. May you wear them with happiness and pride. You have both made the declarations that are required by law and have made solemn and binding promises to each other in the presence of everyone gathered here today. May the feelings of love you have for each other deepen and grow ever stronger in the years to come. It therefore gives me great pleasure to declare you are now husband and wife, and Darren, you don't need my permission to kiss your beautiful bride. Healthy, happy married life together. I wish you a lovely celebration down at Carol Springs. That will be a beautiful day for us. So in a moment, if we can have a huge cheer for brand new Mr. and Mrs. Wells. Very technical.
I'm just gonna make sure I don't.
Very bright. Yes.
Oh my God.
to invite you to join them on the dance floor should you wish to do so. Come on, show me your support.
Go on then! Happy birthday, Frank.
Well done, everybody. Let's have 3 cheers to the bride and groom. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. And here's our second song choice.
I had a dream.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you all for coming to help celebrate the wedding of Adele and Darren. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Alan, the very proud dad of Adele, and one act for Darren and Rich. I think after being around 3 ladies for nearly 28 years, this is one of the few opportunities when I have been allowed to speak without being interrupted or frowned upon. So here goes. Firstly, I would like to thank Nicola and her team here at the Carris Green for helping organise what I am sure will be a lovely celebration in a beautiful location. So thank you, Nicola. It's every dad's dream to walk his daughter down the aisle, and today one of mine just came true. And I think you will all agree she looks beautiful. Dream number 2 is sat further along the table. About 10 years, John, please. Adele, I think there's only been 3 occasions when I've been speechless. The first time was when you told me you were going out with a lad with ginger hair. The second time was when you told me he supported Manchester United. Shut up. And the third time was when I saw you today in your beautiful wedding dress. You look lovely. What can I say about Adele? She never really gave us any embarrassing moments as a child. I probably embarrassed her more than she did us. But she thinks she's seen everything. Wait till I get on that dance floor later. The only things I can think of is when she's had a glass of wine or 2, she tends to dribble. So please keep your napkins handy. Her navigational skills aren't much better either. She once said to me, "Dad, how do I get to Barry?" And if she went the way she thought, she would have ended up somewhere in Windermere. Bless her. Forgot that bit. I can still remember the first day Darren arrived at our house for the first meeting of the parents. As I opened the front door to this tall, skinny, ginger-haired lad, before I had a chance to say anything, I could hear Adele say, "Dad, yeah." Anyway, after the official meeting, it soon became apparent how much he loved her. And soon after I thought, apart from the colour of your hair and that football team you support, you'll do for me, son. I always thought normal tradition was for the son-in-law to take me to one side or buy me a pint before asking if he could have my permission to marry my daughter. But Darren being Darren, phoned me from the inside of his garden shed and after rambling on for what seemed like an eternity, he eventually got to the question. Unbeknown to him, Adele was outside listening, and I am still waiting for that pint. Over the years, and after a few barbecues and parties, and you drinking my beers, Sue and I are proud to have you as our son-in-law. And your mum Heather and Dad Malcolm should be proud of how they brought you up. Films. I would like to take this opportunity to make a special toast to those loved ones who are no longer with us, but have had a big hand in bringing you both up into the lovely couple we see today. They would have been so proud. And Adele, for your nana, who sadly due to her illness can't make your special day, she would have loved today, pet, and I'm sure you have your own special memories of sharing your childhood with her. So please, would you remain seated and raise a glass to absent loved ones. Absent loved ones. That's that bit done. I think I can say on behalf of both families, Adele and Darren, that you have grown into two fantastic adults and parents of Lucy and Charlie. And everyone can see that you truly love each other. Will you stop panicking at the back? Ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm getting close to outstaying my welcome, and I can see Darren and Rich are eager to get on with their speeches. Here we go. Eyes down. I do, however, have one final responsibility to fulfill. Adele and Darren, may your marriage be a truly magical journey, and may you have a long, happy and healthy life together. It is my very great pleasure to propose a toast to the happy couple. So could I ask you please to be upstanding and raise your glass to the bride and groom. Thank you very much. Go home tonight.
First of all, obviously, thanks Alan for that speech. Lovely to hear them words, it's very kind. It's very touching at the same time. First of all, to everyone in the room, I just want to say on behalf of Adele, my gorgeous wife. I just have to say a few words and a few thank yous. It's been overwhelming today. It's been an absolutely fantastic day to see so many of our friends and family all together in one room. You've all made the time and effort to join us on our special day. This means a huge amount to us both and to us all as a family. We can't thank you enough. We truly hope that today is as enjoyable for you all as it is special to us. So on behalf of my wife and myself, we thank you all. First of all, to Sue and Alan, I just want to say a huge credit to you both. You've raised a a kind, beautiful and caring daughter, and for giving us your blessing to marry, eventually. You welcomed me into your family with open arms 10 years ago, and I've always felt welcome to be part of the family. Thank you very much for that. And I now feel privileged to become officially part of that family, and the widespread part of that family who are all pretty much here today. They've all been the same, they've always welcomed me and always been grateful for that. From the bottom of our hearts, Adele and I would like to thank you for the tremendous help towards our special day today. It's very much appreciated. I'm very proud to become your son-in-law, and I hope that I'll live up to expectations. Yeah. We're going to have some gifts. Cute gifts, which we will give you after because they're not where they're meant to be. So, you just buy me time, change. Right. Mum, Dad, your guidance, love and support that you've given me in life, they're unmeasurable. Quite how you define successful parenting, I don't know. But based on the fact I found myself a stunning wife and 2 fantastic children, I've got to say you've done a pretty decent job, and I've turned out okay. I've shared an excellent upbringing with 2 brothers, which I now hope to give alongside my wife to our children. Thank you for that. Personally, I think to be called mum and dad, that's a given title once you have children. But to actually be parents, a mother, a father, that takes something else. Sacrifice, hard work, commitment, time and love. You constantly give all of them, and mother and father, we couldn't ask for better. So thank you very much, and please accept that. Yes, appreciate. On to the bridesmaids, and of course the flower girl. Jam and Olivia, I'm sure everyone here will agree, you both look absolutely outstanding today. You've both done a great job in making this day a huge success so far. And for many reasons, you're both good, true friends, and nothing more could we ask you both. Thank you for all your help and being there for Adele, for all the ups and downs of the wedding planning. Been a few of them. And no doubt probably keeping it calm this morning and throughout the day. Of course, not forgetting our gorgeous daughter Lucy, who's not listening, but it doesn't matter. She's quite simply the most beautiful flower girl I've ever seen. I just want to say, you make me so proud, darling, and Mummy and Daddy love you so much. Well done today. Of course, not forgetting Charlie, our handsome son, our little page boy. Even if he's making more noise than anyone in the room today. But he's the smartest looking lad in here today, and I know he won't fully understand today, and not all the words that I say now. That doesn't mean any less. Mummy and Daddy, so proud of you, little man. We love you, and we wouldn't have been the same without you being here today. So well done, son. Right, and to Rich, my best man, best mate now, been over 10 years. It's a long time. But there's been some brilliant times there, and we've got some memories that are absolutely priceless. Granted, things are different now, because you're travelling around the world to do your job, serving the Royal Navy. so we don't get to see as much of you now. But you're still always there for me and my family in a heartbeat. The kids are always happy to see that man they call Uncle Rich come home. And you treat them as your own family, and that's a huge credit to you. And most importantly, I just want to say thank you for being a true friend, and hopefully we can be your speech shortly. So please accept a gift from us as well, as a small appreciation. Thank you. Now, of course, on to the most important person in this room right now.
Me?
My gorgeous wife, my bride, Adele, who's absolutely beautiful. I want everyone to know how lucky I feel to be here with you right now. Thank you for agreeing to marry me and making me the happiest man in the world. I think everyone in this room will agree that you look absolutely gorgeous today. That's stunning. That moment when you came in, you walked down the aisle, it literally did take my breath away, more than I even thought it would. Unbelievable. And it's a moment I'll cherish for the rest of my life. Now, I love you for so many reasons. You're beautiful, funny, caring. You're the most thoughtful person I've ever met. You know me, and you understand me like no one else. You care about my feelings, and you make me laugh and smile so often. You have a way of bringing out the very best in me. But mostly because you're my best friend, and you're my soulmate. As a mother to our two children, you're above and beyond. From the moment they came into our lives, they've taught both of us what unconditional love really is. It's an absolute privilege to have them in our lives. There's no truer saying, and you don't marry the person you can live with, but you marry the person you cannot live without. Well, we've lived together for 9 years, and I know I've married the right person. And I'm so glad that now, at last, I can call you my wife. Now, just before I pass you over to Rich, and all his kind, considerate words about me, ladies and gentlemen, please feel standing for the most important toast I ever wrote to make. To my wife, my bride, my rock, Adele.
Okay, well, first things first, on tables there's disposable cameras, so you can just take pictures from the night and get them filled up, and pass them over to Colin, the DJ over there, once they're filled, and then we can get them processed at a later date. Okay, so good evening ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know me, my name's Rich, and I don't always dress up like this. Not sometimes. But welcome to my best man day today. And it's all especially lovely to see you all dressed up so nice for it. Give me that. It was a bit of a shock when Darren asked me to be his best man, and I wondered what I must have done to deserve such an honour. I also wondered about how many people he'd asked before me, and would I still get a free meal out of it if I turned it down. I didn't want to take that chance, so here I am. Gentlemen, I'm sure you'll all agree that today is a sad day, as yet another beauty leaves the sinkers list. And ladies, I'm sure you'll all agree with me as well, that today has passed by without so much as a ripple. Before I start the customary duty of giving Darren an uncomfortable few minutes, it's part of my duty to mention the bridesmaids and the part they played in Darren and Adele's special day. I have to say they all look wonderful and they've done an excellent job. Thank you. Indeed, the bridesmaids are only outshone by the shining star as Adele herself. I'm sure you'll all agree, it's done beautiful. I'd also mention how good Darren looks, but I will not want to lie. So I won't. And we still have his dancing to look forward to later. Darren's asked me not to mention anything about his past exploits, so I'm afraid that's cut my speech short by a good 3 seconds. But I'm going to respect his wishes. So as growing up, Darren stands to have had his fair share of bad luck. From playing street hockey and getting checked in the face by a hockey stick, to riding a moped for the first time. He was holding on to the front brake whilst throttling it. Was then told to stop revving it so much, to which the point Darren heard, "I'll just release the front brake." And he took off across the road and straight into a wall. Even a visit to Bluewell Woods didn't help his luck, as the guys made a rope swing, came to Darren's turn and it failed, sending Darren into a pile of bricks. Also one time, Darren had enough at school of being called Ginge. Personally I would as well, mate, if I was you. So he decided to dye his hair black. After a night on the drink, as far as I believe. And then refused to go to school the following morning. Asked his mum to ring said school, telling me he was sick. So Heather and Ola Gory decided she'd ring the school, but not actually ring them, just talk on the phone as though she was. And then promptly frog-mashed his ginger butt down there. To which point he got ripped for having jet black hair. So I think he didn't think that one quite through too well, to be honest. But anyway, enough of that. When I asked some people to describe Darren, witty, passionate, charismatic, generous. These were all loving and kind words that nobody used. He was, however, described as arrogant, conceited, and insensitive. I think that's a bit harsh. But if anyone knows his best, it's his mum. I was also going to tell some tales of Darren's athletic prowess. How great he is in that. Hurtled himself around the football pitch. Darren's really loved his football, but let's face it, pretty useless in every position. Hopefully he'll have better luck tonight, Adele. Sorry, man. Now hopefully I've got these dates right, because I just checked on their Facebook pages, and as long as they haven't written down the dates wrong, then I should be safe. Right, Adele was born on 20th of July 1989, correct? It was a Friday, she's a Leo. Nintendo released the Game Boy. The most epic movie, Lethal Weapon 2, was released. Back to Life, However Do You Want Me by Soul to Soul was the top of the charts. And a pretty good year all round, really. Very good year. But then Darren was born on the 2nd of June, 1983. It was a Thursday. Yeah, that's all I've got for that. Nothing happened. But on the other side, Adele has stayed with Darren through thick and thin, as you can see his hair. And is deserving of a good husband, as Darren certainly is. And that Darren is punching well above his weight. Also bringing into the world and into our lives 2 beautiful children, Lucy and Charlie, who are today's Flower Girl and Paige Boy. Thank you, one person. I've known Darren for over 10 years now, and I would like to tell you about all our silly antics, But as most of the time I was there with him and not wanting to incriminate myself alongside him, I think we'll leave it at that. Our drunken antics would take us to many a place around town, but usually we'd finish work at the Globe, pretty much where we first met, and we'd venture down to the George and Dragon for karaoke. Many songs sung and beers downed. Good days with a lot of good friends. Some here today as well. I must admit though that we've tried on many of our catch-ups to reminisce about these crazy days, but we just can't remember. Pretty drunk at the time. I would always get suspicious when from out of the blue being invited around to Darren and Adele's in the past for food and drinks. Because usually upon arrival there'd be a box of flat pack furniture ready for me to build for them. So the food and drinks always came at a price and at a cost. I got invited around on another occasion when I was panically looking around for some flat pack furniture, sneakily hiding behind a wardrobe or something that I've already previously built. However, I failed to find anything. But what they had failed to mention is that they were moving house that day, and I had dismantled said furniture and then reassembled it again in the new place. So that was funny, sneaky buggers. Anyway, Adele, please take good care of Darren, and please make sure you lend him back to us every so often. Despite his faults, we can't like them around. Well, I'm sure that you'll all be pleased to hear that I'm almost done. All that remains to say is that I, for one, couldn't be happier that Darren and Adele have found real love and happiness in each other, and wish them many wonderful years together. Ladies and gentlemen, one last time, will you please be upstanding? And please raise your glasses to the bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Wells. See you all on the dance floor.